Hi, Sasha. What is Trump saying about Macron saying he's not going to have anything to do with this Board of Peace?
Well, Susan, France's rejection of this invitation, as you say, which was sent out to many leaders, seems to be based on the fears that this Board of Peace, as it was designed by Trump to be chaired by Trump for life, is going to push aside the United Nations when it comes to peacemaking, that it is going to try to supplant the United Nations in that way. French officials have said that Macron says that there is going to be no questioning of the UN's central role. He cannot accept that. So for now, he's not coming. This is what Trump had to say about that when he heard about Macron's rejection early this morning.
Oh, did he say that? Well, nobody wants him because he's going to be out of office very soon. So, that's all right. What I'll do is if they feel like Costa, I'll put a 200% tariff on his wines and champagnes, and he'll join. But he doesn't have to join. If he said that, you're probably giving it to me a little bit differently. But if he actually did say that, but as you know, he's going to be out of office in a few months.
Sasha, the Board of Peace, there's so many questions around that. What mandate does it have? It's not apparently just about trying to find peace in Gaza. It seems to have a broader mandate. And leaders like Putin have been invited as well. So what are the concerns from countries about joining? Carney has been invited to join as well.
That's right, Susan. Carney's been invited to join. Canadian officials seem to be having some second thoughts about that. You're right. This was originally designed to manage the ceasefire plan that the United States came up with for Gaza. It is now entering its second phase, so it needs some sort of a body, and this was the one that was supposed to be in charge of that. The UN Security Council, in fact, said that it approved of that plan, but it didn't mention anything about it being used in other conflicts around the world, which is the idea that seems to be suggested in the draft mandates that we have seen so far. There is a lot of confusion. There's also complaints, as you say, about who's been invited to this, and the fact that it does include some people, some leaders like Vladimir Putin from Russia, who is currently waging war in Ukraine and who has been criticized by Western leaders as being pretty much the opposite of what they would expect in a peaceful leader and someone who should be on a board of peace. So that's controversial. Many other things are controversial about it. And we may see other world leaders hesitating or perhaps flatly rejecting, as France has.
And we do expect to hear more about this Board of Peace today or tomorrow in Davos as the U.S. president joins the World Economic Forum. Maybe some more details yet, but characteristic of the president, he seems to be barreling on. Sasha, thank you.
My pleasure.